I think it's going to be more challenging because I think we kind of have everybody's out for us now. We're not the underdogs. We're kind of favorites going into meets. I think we've got a strong group of contingents coming back of swimmers and divers, and I think with the addition of our freshman class, we should be kind of up where we were. We have some pretty hefty goals going into the season. Obviously, continue the dual meet wins and streak, and hopefully perform really well at Liberty Leagues and then at state meet.
I think our success came from working together as a team in the pool and out of the pool. It's important for our team, when we're lifting weights in the morning to push each other to lift more weights so that we get stronger, so that come practice, we're stronger so we can swim faster, train harder, so that when it comes down to meets we can swim faster and win the meets.
Sort of like consolidated. We had a very good incoming recruiting class. We have stronger and stronger recruiting classes. We have more numerous swimmers, so that sort of like even though we had strong seniors graduate, we always had sort of wouldn't say like a replacement, but more like we had something to cover for that and then more. So therefore we're not only able to patch up what we lost, but we were also able to gain a lot more. So
we try to do some head-to-head stuff when we need to, challenging intervals to try to get them to step up and race. I will say yesterday was a little more difficult with intervals, throw some things at them. Some things challenging that they're not going to have a ton of success on, but some things too that they are going to have some success, and they can keep an eye on their times and what their splits are and stuff like that.
Practice is pretty competitive. Most days we're paired up with someone that we're pretty close to in speed, so seeing them next to you going faster than you really gets you, so you kind of try to beat them next time around.
Competitiveness in training is sort of an unwritten rule. You don't go out of the way and say like, oh, I'm gonna crush you this practice, or but it's more of a inner sort of thing that you keep note of in your mind. So you might look at someone in the other lane who's doing the same set as you, and you're gonna say in your mind that, oh, I'm gonna keep up with him. I'm gonna push him, and he's probably gonna push back. So that sort of breeds a sort of a very an inner circle of competitiveness.
If the most important thing is ready for the back-to-back meets, Vassar Hartwick is a big deal for that, because it kind of emulates what Liberty Leagues is going to be like. So we got to be able to come back that next day and still swim fast.
Pretty much we push each other basically when we can. It's hard with swimming because of you're in the water, underwater most of the time. So basically when we're in the wall in between sets, we say, hey, good job, nice work. It's the last one, let's get this one, let's hit it, trying to push each other. When we can, it's very limited, but, just simple words and motivational speech like that.
They're still lifting hard in the weight room. They're still lifting, or they're still swimming fast, doing hard practices during the week. And, they've got to get themselves to swim fast, even when they're a little bit tired. Very different from Liberty Leagues, where we do rest a little bit, take down the yardage, and just, get ready to swim really fast with our suits on and stuff for those meets. So
we are focusing on just getting times and making sure to check where we are, and then see and move around move around swimmers so that we sort of extend our strengths, and hopefully we can also patch up weaknesses, so that overall we seem more of a all-around team.